time to talk about everything.
Hey everybody, this is Chit Chat and Chill with Aki, and I am your host. And today we have the pleasure of having the Walls,
Hi.
Nia and Brandon Walls. They're from the Wall Street, and they're a very interesting couple. So that's why I asked them to come sit down with me today, and I'm going to dig in.
Okay.
So I need you to be honest.
All right.
Plead
All
the
right.
fifth if you don't want to say something. Okay, let me tell you about Mr. and Mrs. Walls. Nia and Brandon's story began 9 years ago when they were introduced by a mutual friend. Since then, they've shared 7 wonderful years of marriage. Nia launched her career in corporate public relations at AIG after earning her master's degree from USC, but later decided to follow a new passion and became a flight attendant. Brandon, a graduate of California State University Dominguez Hills with a bachelor's in business administration, started his real estate career in 2007. Together, Nia and Brandon love making memories and sharing new experiences, whether it's traveling, attending concerts, going on their annual camping trips, enjoying spa days. I don't believe that you go to the spa, Brandon.
You better believe it.
Do you go get mani and pedis too?
Yeah.
But
Nah, I go to Hammer and Nails.
okay. They love spending spontaneous afternoons at the beach or discovering new restaurants. They cherish every moment together.
Yes, together.
So we're going to get right down to it because I'm interested in your relationship.
Thank you for having us, by the way.
Thank you for coming.
Fine. I'm curious to know what makes it so interesting, but I guess we'll hear from Aki.
Right. Okay. So the first question is, how did you guys meet?
So my best friend, one of my best friends introduced us. Childhood friend. And yeah,
I met her one time at a mutual friend's birthday party. We did a party bus all the way to San Diego, did a scavenger hunt, and she was my partner on the scavenger hunt. And we just clicked instantly. She was just a good person. We just laughed the whole time. And we exchanged socials, just kind of stayed in touch for like maybe a year or two, maybe. And just out the blue, she asked me if I was single on Instagram.
She slid into your DMs.
Slid into the DMs, right?
She said,
Yeah, right. And at that time, yes, I was very single, dating a few people here and there. Wasn't really feeling what I was getting into, so at that point, I just decided I'm just gonna be single, and if something comes, something comes, and something did come. So when she slid into my DM, she asked me, are you single? I have a friend. I want you to meet. She likes to travel like you. At the time, I was doing a lot of traveling, just bouncing all over the place. And Nia, she was a flight attendant. She liked to travel. So I guess her friend thought, it would be an instant
perfect fit
connection there.
Now I'm gonna cut in here.
Okay.
So meanwhile, me and my good friend were not even speaking during this time. And she reached out to me and said, I have a friend who wants some tips about traveling, who wants just to know, he wants to travel international and wants to, get some pointers. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Just have him message me on my social media. And that's when he then slid into my DM.
But see, the friend didn't tell me that.
Oh, okay.
She just was trying to hook us up.
But I didn't know I was being hooked up. I thought somebody wanted travel tips.
Right.
So he reaches out and he's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hi. And then I think that he expected that I would have, it would be a little bit more of she laid the groundwork, but she didn't. I didn't know
a little bit more warm.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So he says, so does your friend always try to hook you up with guys? And I was like, so I was mortified. I was like, what?
That was just an icebreaker,
Right,
you know, because
uh-huh.
I thought she already knew what was happening.
I was so embarrassed. I was so mortified. I'm like, what? I thought you wanted travel tips. What do you want to know about travel? And he's like, what do I want to know about travel? I just came back from Dubai 2 days ago or something like that. And I was like, oh, well,
yeah, I didn't need any travel advice.
Right,
I was already traveling.
I'm like, okay,
but she told me something.
Then. I mean, I don't know what we're doing.
She told me one thing and told her another thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, the first thing I asked, like, well, what's her Instagram? Like, let me peep and see what's all happening. I like to look at a girl's Instagram profile. Is this somebody that, like, I can show my mom?
Right.
Can I show my mom her Instagram profile and me not be embarrassed? So that was like number one for me. And then that's when I reached out to her. And we had a pretty lengthy DM conversation. And then she finally like gave me her number and we start talking via text.
So how long did you guys date before you got married?
It really wasn't that long, to be honest. Before we got engaged. It
was maybe a year and a half. Then we got engaged.
Right.
But I knew instantly that you know, she was the one. She was somebody very important.
So you two are in your 40s?
We're 40.
30s.
40. Just turned 40.
Just turned 40. So I know you guys like to travel and do a lot of things together and you're family oriented. Tell us how you guys keep the romance or the spice going.
It's hard. It's hard because we're both so busy. We have a toddler and a teenager. The two like hardest stages. He travels for work often. You know, I do too, you know, but I think the thing that kind of connects us best and brings us back to each other is date nights. We make time for each other that way.
We try to be pretty intentional with
and that's a good thing. I'm working on a book now about dating.
Okay.
Being intentional and all that stuff. I can't wait to publish it. It's really, really good.
It's key.
I think that's just what you need, especially when you're two working adults, two busy working adults, and you have kids. You have to find some sort of time to
bring you back to each other.
So did you guys live together before you got married?
No.
We lived together. We moved in together when we got engaged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right when we got engaged.
Brandon, why are you lying?
And that was, because
it happened so fast. Everything happened so fast.
Okay.
Right.
Because we got engaged.
And then we were married.
And 6 months later, we was married.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like almost a blur.
Okay.
And I make that distinction because I was really nervous about moving in. First of all, I had never lived with a man, no less a man, and who also has a daughter. So it was like it kind of a whole lot for me. But also, I was very specific that I did not want to move in until we were at least engaged.
Right.
No shacking.
I just didn't feel right, and mostly because he had a daughter was really just the main driving force, because it just felt tricky about, you know, the way we would be, what the example we would be setting for her, and it just confusing.
Okay, so tell the world, this is something I want you to share, the little things that you all do, well, you both do, to show, like, you know, like a gesture or something to let the other person know that you're there. You know, like a love tap or something like that. Do you guys do things like that? A note? The world, the little things that you do to show each other affection or that you're there, or a gesture.
I think one of my top love languages is acts of service. So I like to just do things for her, just around the house, or maybe go pick up, some of one of her favorite meals. I would go to the grocery store, pick up her favorite bottle of wine. I would do like little stuff like that. With little surprises here and there, you know, fruit,
Okay.
chocolate, candy, all that stuff.
What about you, Nia?
He's much more intentional about that than I am. And I'm trying to get better.
Right.
I'm trying to get better about that. But I'm like the head case anxiety ridden one.
Okay.
So I'm always like, a million things need to get done. I don't have time,
Okay.
But yeah, I think I am trying to get better just about kind of just making sure that he knows that I'm grateful for the little things that he does.
Okay.
Just acknowledging him.
Yeah, I think like one of my superpowers is just thoughtfulness, just in our relationship. Like, I would think of things that she would need, and I'll just go out and go get it.
Okay.
Or just go do it.
Yeah, being thoughtful.
Being thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to play a little game here.
Okay.
Nia loves games.
Yes.
Take one of your shoes off. This is like the wedding game.
Okay.
But this is after.
Take one shoe off.
One shoe off, and you take one shoe off. Oh no. Yeah. One shoe off a piece. Okay. So.
Now I'm curious about the one shoe off.
You know what? Take both of them off.
Okay.
Like the regular wedding game. Give her one of yours, and give him one of yours.
We didn't have this wedding game.
You didn't?
Nah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question.
Okay.
Ask a question, and whatever the answer is, if your answer is Brandon, then you raise up his shoe.
Okay.
If it's you raise up your shoe, and you do the same thing. You want to put the mic right down there? Okay. Where are your shoes?
Let me get her shoe ready.
Get your shoes? Oh. It's your shoe, Brandon.
Oh.
What if it's you?
You need both of your shoes.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. You guys been married for 7 years, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. So, after 7 years of marriage, who is the dirtiest? Who snores? Both of y'all snore. Who leaves clothes on the floor? Oh, Nia. Brandon.
Okay.
This is no shoe. What size shoe do Nia wear? Don't look in her shoe either.
She's a size 9.
Are you? Oh, okay. Nia, you might not know this one. What is Brandon's pants waist size?
32.
What? Okay, Brandon, what's
surprise me with that one?
I'm surprised. I don't know my husband's. Okay, Brandon, what's Nia's favorite color?
Rose gold.
It's rose gold. Okay, Nia, what's Brandon's favorite flavor of ice cream?
He doesn't even really eat ice cream.
But I told you the other day. You remember we was in a grocery store, and I was in the ice cream aisle, and I told you we was on the phone actually.
See, he's trying to give you hints. You wasn't even listening.
I said, "Oh, they had this ice cream. This used to be my favorite ice cream because I don't eat ice cream anymore."
Okay.
You don't remember what that is?
You might as well tell her.
Rocky Road.
No.
You might as well tell her.
Black walnut.
Black walnut.
You remember?
I was in the vibe.
She don't remember.
She also used to make fun of me too about liking black walnuts. She called me an old man.
Yeah.
Because I like black walnut ice cream.
Senior citizen ice cream.
Who spends the most money? Okay. Who's the planner? I knew it would be Nia. Who plans most of the dates?
I think a little bit of both.
Yeah, maybe both. Yeah.
And who is the future planner who sees ahead?
Oh, this
one right here. That's Nia.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it, y'all. Y'all pass.
Y'all pass.
Okay, I have a couple of more questions for you two.
Okay.
So do you two find it better to hang with married couples or couples overall instead of with your single friends?
See, you know what? That's an interesting question. Because I feel like for both Brandon and I, we have such curated circles that it really doesn't. It's not better or worse for our marriages or more enjoyable.
But that's good.
Certainly, there is different experiences, obviously, right? But we're unique in the sense that his group of friends, they've been friends for 15 years plus, exactly, 20 years plus, and same for my friends. I mean, my core group of friends, we met at like 6 or 7, so we're like friends almost 35 years, so it's like.
Right. And I was asking you that also because sometimes when you have single friends and you have issues, their advice sometimes isn't valid advice coming from a married person. That's why I was asking you that.
Right.
But you guys seem to have a good group of people.
Yeah, I don't think we've ran into that at all.
Well, that's good.
I think everyone, like all of our friends, her circle of friends, my circle of friends, they all love us and they all like encourage us
and we're really excited for us.
And they're excited for it. Exactly. Yeah. So, and they like being around us. We don't really get like ill will advice.
Right. Well, that's good.
Anyone. And then, to go back to your previous question, we like hanging out with our married friends too. We do. It's fun.
Always enriching in a different kind of, like you feel, especially in a marriage, you can feel like you're on an island, and that feeling of being around other couples that are in the, that are young parents too, and are in all the grinds and are, in the sandwich generation where they're starting to have to, parent their parents a little bit, and then trying to navigate marriage and all of that kind of stuff. It's refreshing. It's like, it's not just me. Yeah. Okay.
It's good to see other people's perspective too, just on certain topics.
Because sometimes when you are having issues, you feel like, well, this is me. But sometimes, like say when I'm having issues and I keep stuff to myself, but then when I can't keep that certain whatever to myself any longer, I'll tell one of my friends, and then they'll be like, girl, I went through that with so-and-so, and this is what I did. Whenever you want to talk, just let me know. Because sometimes you feel like you're on an island by yourself.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
great. Next question. But we also got single friends, too, that we also like hanging out with, like, just as much. Because, we're able to give them advice, too.
Right. Yeah.
And they take our advice. And it's just fun hearing their single life stories too.
It was really supposed to be rapid fire.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, rapid fire. Okay, what about compromising?
Okay.
Like when you get married, people always say, it's you have to compromise. But I don't tell people that anymore because sometimes, I don't say that anymore. I don't give that advice. And the reason why, me again, is because me as a woman, we tend to give more because we're more like from the heart. So then after a while, we'll feel like we lost ourselves. So to me, a woman compromises more than a man, and it'll never be 50-50, so I don't know. I mean, compromising is a big part of it though.
Yeah, it is, just because it's two different perspectives coming together. So at some point, compromise does have to happen. I mean, I think for us, as we were dating, all we saw were so many similarities, so many similarities in our families, so many similarities in our perspectives on life and on things. And then when we got married, all of it turned on its head. And all we saw, and now that we are living together and all the things, all we were seeing was like the distinctions and like,
because it's right in your face.
Right, exactly. And it's a little bit, it's a lot disorienting.
Yeah,
frankly.
it is.
You know, trying to make that adjustment. And I can agree with you that like women as kind of just more instinctual nurturers, as just more, you know, we tend to be a little bit more community oriented and things like that. But that compromising already kind of comes, we're already kind of thinking a little bit more globally, about things. However, I can say that it's been a lot that I have had to make compromises on for the betterment of us, and that he has had to. I mean, yeah,
because it'll never be 50-50.
Yeah, I think we both made a lot of compromises.
Right. Okay, one last question. What advice would you give young couples your age that are about to get married?
Premarital counseling.
Number one, premarital counseling.
Nobody does it anymore. Right. Nobody does it anymore.
Nobody takes it serious.
And even like, you know, it's been so surprising. Like when we talk about our experience with premarital counseling, people are always like, "What? You guys did that? Okay." It's like, yeah, I think everybody, I don't know. I can't think of a situation where it's not a great idea.
Right.
Because when you do that counseling before you get married, you're getting all the tough questions answered right up front. So when they do happen in marriage, you sort of know how to maneuver a little bit. You know, you may not have all the answers in front of you at that moment, but you've already been sort of prepped a bit.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
And the other thing about that is that dating on your own, you don't even have all the questions to get all the answers on your own. Until you, even if you've been married before, you know, until you sit down with like a third party, an experienced third party, obviously that you trust, and so that you can be your most honest self and vulnerable, and then somebody that knows you, that can pull things out
of you.
Where when we first did premarital counseling in the beginning, that was Brandon's first experience with any sort of counseling or therapy or anything like that. And so there was a little bit of a tug just to get him to feel comfortable to open up in the space. Whereas I was ecstatic to be there and ready, like, okay, we got things to talk about. I've been waiting.
Right.
That's just like our personality too. Like I'm just a little bit more like.
But he's more reserved.
Yeah, I'm way more reserved than she is. You know.
Yeah.
She'll talk about her feelings. You know.
You ask me a question, you're gonna get the whole answer. You're gonna get the whole answer.
Right.
And for me, if it's not that serious, I probably won't even say anything about it.
Okay. Well, that concludes our sit down. I've already drank most of my drink, but here, cheers to Wall Street, and chit chat and chill. Thank you.
Chit chat and chill.
Yes, thank you guys for joining me, and let everybody know how they can contact you. I know that you're a realtor.
Yes,
and maybe you can let them know your social media.
You can find me on Instagram at Real Estate Walls.
And I'm on Instagram at Mrs. Nia Walls.
Right, that's it.
All right. So that was it. This is the Wall Street, and I'm Aki with Chit Chat and Chill. And we out.
All right. Let's talk about relationship. You love me or do he?